Coco Katskee, and I'm running for the position of Student Body Treasurer. I just wanted to start off and say thank you for giving me this opportunity to run, and it is such an honor being in the Senate and being around such loving, intelligent people like you. Last week, when I told my friends I was slated for treasurer, they asked me, well, what exactly does treasurer do? Well, being treasurer consists of managing the budget, planning events, raising money, and allocating that money to where it is needed. But that is not all. Being treasurer means being there for your friends and peers when they need you, as well as creating a positive work environment. Something that you may or may not know about me is that I am from California. I moved here when I was 11 years old and spent my grade school years at the beach. Who wouldn't want to leave that? But to be honest with you, I am so glad my parents moved me here because I had no idea how special this place would be. The Cherry Creek environment and family has been more enriching and rewarding than I could have ever imagined. I went to West Middle School, and when I heard about Student Senate, I jumped at the opportunity right away because one of my good friends suggested it would be a good fit for me. I contemplated a lot and then finally came to the decision that it would be a good way to get involved at Creek, meet people, and make an impact. So I ran, and then I lost. But it's okay, because I didn't give up. Freshman year came, and I was deciding if I should run again. Earlier that year, I read a poem called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. The situation I was in then reminded me of this poem. The poem is how about in life you come to a Y in the road where you have to make a decision, one that is less traveled and one that is more traveled. Running for Senate seemed even more daunting to me because, well, I lost the year before, but I didn't want to give up, so I decided to go down the road less taken. I decided to run again. In the last stanza of the poem, Robert Frost wrote, I took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Now, after 1 full year in Senate, I have met some incredible people, had a chance to be connected and make a difference, bring ideas, be involved in planning, and help my fellow classmates in a way that has made me feel special as a Cherry Creek student. So here I am today, running for Student Body Treasurer. Well, let me tell you, I live in a household with a mother who is a certified public accountant, and in fact, the PTCO treasurer for Creek. I have learned a tremendous amount from her because she never stops talking about managing money and budgeting. So perhaps being student body treasurer is part of my legacy. I realize that being treasurer is a huge and important job. Well, first of all, Creek is huge, and there are a lot of things going on, a lot of events, a lot of planning. It is a very diverse school, and it brings a heavy burden of responsibility that I'm ready and willing to engage. Now that I'm reaching the conclusion of my speech, I want to recognize my formidable opponent, Taylor, who is one of the smartest, kindest people I know. I also am very relieved that no one came up here and Will Smith slapped me because if anyone was wondering, that is why I did not make any G.I. Jane jokes. Thank you for your time.
We have a couple of questions for you. So what is something you hope to improve on in this position, and how do you plan to take it to the next level?
Something that I would want to improve on is just like being really connected with everyone at the school, like going to more events than I could this year, just like being involved with everyone and everything. And so the way I'm gonna do that is just like starting fundraisers that like a lot of people can come to stay connected and get to know each other.
The other question is what new and creative ideas do you have to kind of get some fundraising next year?
Probably just like trying to include like a lot of other clubs and people with talents that they want to show that could possibly like raise some money for the school, just help like bring them out, like help them like show their talent and like art shows, like stuff like that. So yeah.